Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is I, your pal Al, and I am back with our lovely co-host of the season, Jack and Anthony.
Hi.
Hello.
We're back reporting at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean right now. We're fully pressurized and we are ready to go.
Girl, imploded. We're deceased. After this week's episode, I have been destroyed. I'm swimming with the fish.
Exactly. How are you guys? It's been a week. What have you guys been up to?
Went to Pride Night.
Oh, happy Pride, everybody.
It's still Pride.
We're here to review the latest episode of Rupaul's Drag Race All-Stars. Hey! RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race. May the best drag queen win. Yay, we're here. We're here for a...
May the best drag queen win unless you're Candy Muse. Thank you.
Oh, well, we're going to get to that. We are finally here. We are at a second design episode.
I liked that we were calling back to the previous winners. I thought that was fun. Honestly, I just have to say, like, those trunks that all the fabric came in, I want one of those for, like, my bedroom.
For your Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I gotta put some knickknacks in there, some tchotchkes.
Some violet tchotchkes will fit. Yes.
Yeah. I will say the materials that were provided, girl, no expense was spared. I feel like they went all out on the fabric.
This episode, there was nothing other than that challenge, and so all we got was the filming of them making their dresses, which is, I guess, was normal. Usually, one little scene of them trying to make their stuff, and then it's whatever.
Yeah.
But usually it's a ball, and so they have to put it on like 3 looks. It was literally just 1 look for a whole episode for 5 people.
Cut to the beginning of the episode where Miss Alexis Michelle being, Lala, I will never forget this. My children's children will never forget this. You and me are tight.
Remember that.
Remember that, baby.
I can't stand her.
I wish that Kahana was still here because I would love to just see that bitch be gooped and gagged by another design challenge.
She would have walked out the door again. She would have been like, I'm not doing this.
That would have been great, but you know what? The top 5 girls, here they are. Boxes themselves are Trixie Luttrell.
Trixie Luttrell?
Trixie Mattel. And we've got
Shea Coulee.
Kylie Sonique Love, Shea Coulee,
Trinita Tuck,
and Monet Exchange.
Work.
Okay, work.
So solid queens, and again, like when I saw them pulling the fabric out of each of the chests, I was like, okay, like these are correct. Especially Trixie's box, all those materials that Jimbo got, I was like, did Trixie pick those out herself?
I love the Shea fabrics, like that one, like really glittery green one that Lala was holding up.
Yes,
I was like,
that was
ooh,
so
that's
fierce.
pretty. Can we talk about how we had a Raven and Shannel walk through?
I was gagged down boots to see Shannel again.
Yeah.
Again in one season. And she looked incredible.
Oh my gosh. When she was talking, I was like, gosh, you're so fucking annoying. But then I was looking at her makeup, I was like, but you look fucking perfect right now. Like, there's nothing out of place. You look good.
I will say, like, when she was walking through, I felt like she was giving bad advice.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was.
But other than that, yeah, she looked good.
She was like definitely trying to play it up for the camera. She wanted to. That was her audition to run a franchise.
All Stars 9. I feel like we're gonna see her real soon. Could you imagine?
Probably.
That would be very fierce.
I thought Raven gave good advice. Raven's really coming to her own as like a little walkthrough host. Like Anthony said, not much happening besides construction. I thought it was funny that they even pretended that the costume designer Jimbo was not going to be ready in time and not going to have anything done. Like, who y'all playing here?
That edit was so, like, it was just so unnecessary. I'm like, we've seen what Jimbo can do. We know that she's going to be fine.
Okay, so this is where I'm confused. They brought the boxes out specifically tailored to the queen that they're referencing. But in the runway, it literally had none of the girls, we'll get to it, none of the girls look like any of the girls. And I thought this was supposed to take over the makeover challenge. Like, we don't have anyone to make over, so you guys are going to make yourselves over into these drag queens to see how you do. Like, that's what was in my head. And I was like, okay, it worked.
I would love to see a makeover challenge back in All Stars, now that you mention it. I think from what was explained, the materials were just meant to, like, be inspiration to create a look that represents them, not represent the queen
That they got.
the winner. Yeah.
I am with Alex. I would have preferred them to like do like a callback or like a redo of another fashion or something from that queen's looks or something, or try to do Trixie's makeup, or I don't know. Like it seemed a bit weird to have these queens represented in these trunks for it to just be
Fabric.
make something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's what it was, then that's fine. But just give them trunks of fabric. Don't say it represents a queen.
Yeah, that just threw it off for me. But you know what I would have loved in All Stars 3 when they got to redo one of their looks? If there was a design challenge to redo one of their old looks. Like, that'd be cool. Category is I'm a winner, baby. First on the runway, we have Miss Alexis Michelle. What do y'all think of this shit?
8 house down.
Yeah, she looks good. Trinity?
Obviously,
Don't get Trinity.
okay, well, obviously this is a call to pageantry, which they are both a part of, so I get that reference that she made. This is a great thing that she made in the time that she was given, but I don't know if you guys also noticed that when she turned, like, the back of her dress was so bunched up from the zipper, or like, I don't know, from like, something was like, maybe attached or maybe it was a mic or something. But I kind of threw it off for me. Like, the back wasn't very well made.
Ooh, I did not notice that. I was just looking at the front, how she like perfectly got this print to go right down the center of her body. I thought the front, like, she looks incredible, and the wig and that headpiece that she made is also like I could not have done that at all. It looks great. My only complaint about this is like the tulle train. I felt was a little like, I don't know if I wouldn't say incomplete looking,
The
but
afterthought?
yeah, it kind of felt just like it wasn't like fully fleshed out.
It took her a long time to spray paint that tool.
Her finger hurt. I mean, Trinity did wear a lot of trains in All Star 7, so I guess.
Yeah, Trinity the Train. That's what we called her.
Like you guys said, this is a well put together look. It hugs her curves really nicely. The one thing I hated though is I don't know why she's doing it. Every time she walks out, she's Valentina. It's like a it's a weird, scary smile.
It's beautiful.
It's very off-putting to me, but
It was really bad this time. Like, it was noticeably bad.
next on the runway, we have Miss Jessica Wilde. What do you think of Jessica?
The judges loved this.
I loved it too.
I thought it was great. I don't know. I just didn't think it was like phenomenal. Like, I thought it was a safe look.
I agree. It's safe. I did like how it moved though, like how she span around in it, and this like mismatching this like lavendery, like shimmery fabric with this more like silk-like looking snake yellow fabric. I thought it was a really cool color palette. You know, the makeup is snatched as always. The wig was a little weird. I don't know if it's like the hairline or like the shape of the wig, but it was kind of throwing me off a little bit. But I like it overall. I thought she did a great job here.
I liked it. Again, Kylie? It should have been a bodysuit. But you know, I can't beat a dead horse. It's a good look. She put it together nicely. I like her little accessories. I couldn't tell this was made there. So props to your mama. Next to the runway, we have Miss Jimbo. What do you guys think about Jimbo?
I love this silhouette. I think the construction, the jacket, like the sleeves, everything was great. The face kini was a good idea. I don't know if it really reads as a great face kini to me.
It does not.
No.
It seems like an afterthought, and it does not read Trixie in the face kini like at all.
I wanted to see some paint. I wanted to see some holes in the eyes and a lip.
Exactly.
I wanted to see that. Otherwise, love this look. I love the flowers with the pink. That's very Trixie.
This you could totally tell is inspired by Trixie. Like, this hands down Boots inspired. Like you're saying, I wanted cutouts for the eyes because I wanted big Trixie eyes you could see. And like, I don't even care if you painted it on the face kini, but like nice big lips. And I would have liked a wig, to be honest.
She was able to put the pearls directly in the center of the flowers.
That's a homemade jack-o'-lantern face. Like, that is not like I spent time wanting to do it. Next to the runway, we have Miss Candy Muse. What do y'all think of this?
Well,
She made a look.
I think this is the best she's ever looked, but I hate
Head up.
Yeah, the hair and the makeup as always
On
is
point.
always flawless. I
like
love this wig on her. It's finally like a very classy wig that I feel actually matches the outfit. The outfit itself, like the judges said, like it was super mismatched. Several design flaws here. I wish she would have lined the inside of the dress. I wish she would have hemmed the bottom better. There's just a lot about it that I don't like.
She normally wears like stuff that stops at the crotch.
Oh yeah.
And it just makes her look like a pair on legs. And so she actually looks like her silhouette looks good. I just obviously the design flaws, but I just wish she would wear more like longer things. I felt like this season she wore the same silhouette every time.
I wish Candy would wear boobs.
I thought you were gonna be happy because she actually padded this episode. Like she put more hips on and stuff.
She did, but I want to see titties. Like Selena-esque titties. I want to see big knockers.
This is a nice look. Like you said, I like the makeup and I like the hair. I feel like the hair complements her the shape of her face better. Monet Exchange, Sponge Queen.
No.
She had a sponge.
Yellow. Yeah, she just dabbed her little beauty blender sponge. That's all she did. Next to the runway, we have Miss I have opinions about Lala and her forehead that starts all the way in the back of her head. What was she thinking? This had to have been someone else's wig that they let her borrow.
Sabotage. Sabatina.
What? I don't understand it. Let's talk about the dress first. What do you guys think about the dress?
I like the dress. I think the dress is well constructed. It's simple, but it's elegant.
Eloquent.
I agree that I didn't like the choker. Like I think that she should have had like a dip neckline, like a V or anything. Like if she had a neckline, I think this would have been a top look.
Well, besides the hair.
Well, we're talking about the fashion, not the wig. But is it fashion?
But is it fashion?
It might be fashion. Leaving that in.
Well, I'm leaving that in.
It's fashion.
Okay, you didn't have enough fabric for your other arm, and the other arm that you do have fabric on, it goes like halfway through your arm. Like, just take off the other sleeve. Like, it would have been more eloquent that way or something. I don't know. Like, it was just really simple.
Yeah, I think sleeveless actually would have looked a lot better, like completely sleeveless.
Those shady cameramen, as soon as she walked out, close up of this 12 head, this weird wig line. I was just like, y'all are so fucking
Girl,
shady.
the wig line was so rough. Like, I don't know what happened.
I was at a loss for words. So we get to the tops and bottoms of the week. Tops being, I would say, Jimbo and Miss Alexis Michelle. They look the most put together. Like, they were the most creative, like, obviously.
Agreed.
That left Candy Muse and Miss Lala as the bottom two of the week. And, of course, Candy was sweating bullets. Can we also talk about the guest judge, Brendan Boyd?
I don't know who that is.
Y'all know who that is?
Here.
Yeah.
Who?
Incubus, the lead singer of Incubus.
I don't know what that is.
Jack's younger than us.
Girl.
Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Open arms, open eyes, yeah. 2000s, late 2000s, heartthrob. All the girls at my school were literally in love with him. They're like, oh my gosh, Brandon Boyd. Oh my gosh, Brandon Boyd. Well, at first I'm like, why is he here? Is he gay? And I was looking it up. Is Brandon Boyd bi? Is he gay? And I'm like, you don't have to be gay to be a guest judge on Drag Race. Like, there's been plenty of straight men on there. And I was like, wait, but who? And I was like, Henry Rollins, I think, is straight. He plays Zahir in Legend of Korra. We love Legend of Korra.
Oh, work.
Yeah. So I guess it's not unprecedented, but I'm just like, this is a queer space dude. Don't bro it up or something. But he was into it. He was
yassified.
He was calling out jokes on the runway. He was making Rue cackle. I was like, okay, I'm here for it.
What's that one guy that was on season 12 where he kept screaming and pissing off Michelle?
Joe McHale.
Yeah, isn't he straight?
Yeah, he's straight. See, that's what I did not want to happen, and he did, and I guess in Untucked, he was like really helpful to the girls. I didn't see it though.
They actually addressed his story, like why he's a fan, and apparently it was during COVID. His daughters and they watched it, and then he became a super fan. Last couple.
I love that. I love that. I like. Talk, Valentina.
So, do you think Alexis deserved to be the top, or would you have given it to Jimbo?
I would have given it to Jimbo.
Jimbo.
So you think that they gave it to Alexis because they didn't want Jimbo to lip sync again?
I think that they gave it to Alexis, or because they don't want Jimbo to be the very obviously clear front runner that she already is.
Exactly. Like Alexa said, this was the first one she won this whole season. They didn't want a Bianca Del Rio situation going on, so they wanted to seem fair, even, and I think they know they could persuade Alexis to do what they want. They being production.
To send Lala home because they wanted to keep Candy.
Yeah. Can we get to the part where they go to vote and fucking Alexis Michelle doing the most, being like, who do I pick? Oh my gosh, Lala, I don't know. Oh, it's so hard.
One of these girls saved me, and the other one I'm borrowing her top.
Exactly. I'm like, girl, who? I know you're playing this up for us, but in the moment, you're looking at a two-way mirror, and you don't know what's going on. Like, this is the Alexis Michelle experience. Let me just say that.
You didn't watch Untucked when she talked to Lala, she was like talking to her like, I'm so glad you saved me, blah blah blah. But she's like, but what would it mean for our friendship, like if I had to choose the other girl to stay? Like what would that mean for us going forward as sisters?
Wow, shady.
She's so shady. She plays the game so hard, and I have to commend her because it does make it a little bit more interesting.
Who do you think you could beat, Lala or Candy? Like, I would think I could beat Lala.
Right.
I mean, everyone says Lala's star has been rising. She's been doing really, really well.
She has.
But I mean, Candy is one of RuPaul's favorite queens.
Yeah.
And like,
I don't know why.
If I was her, I'd be like, I'd send home Candy because Candy's the bigger competition.
Candy was the clear pick. That was the only pick for me. If I was Alexis, I would have instantly grabbed her lipstick. I'm really curious to see the votes next week. So our lip sync assassin this week is
Nikki Doll.
I don't see how that's a lip sync assassin.
She literally did one lip sync and then got sent home her second lip sync.
So looked snatched though.
Very.
Holy cow.
She looked great.
And this lip sync song, I can't remember the name of what was it?
These boots are made for walking.
Yeah. Not a good lip sync song.
No, not for a lip sync assassin. Like the lip sync assassins are supposed to be high bucking, energy flowing, going girls.
What did you guys think of the lip sync?
I thought, like, side by side, it looked like a daughter and a grandmother dancing next to each other. Alexis, I don't know what the fuck she was wearing. Some Judy Jetson hooker from the fucking 1920s. Like, I don't even get it.
No, I didn't remember who Nikki Doll was, but
Not the shade on the show. Alexis takes the win. I can see it. I can see the argument for that. Fine. The girls come up and Alexis says it was total BS.
Bullshit.
And I'm like, she's gonna have Candy's lipstick. She's gonna have Candy's lipstick. Like Candy's going home. Did you see Candy's face?
She was crying the whole time.
Candy was fucking gagged.
Yeah.
Gagged. I'm like, this bitch is going home. It has to already written in stone. That lipstick comes out and it's Lala Ree. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, really?
That was total production. They probably offered her to come back for All Stars 12, to come back as a guest judge or something. Like, they must have done something to say, you should pick Lala instead of Candy.
But why? They're not gonna let Candy win.
No, they're not.
So why does it matter?
They just want the drama, I guess.
Come on, fan favorite.
Candy is drama, and they need drama with everyone gone. So
yeah.
But like, just give Jessica more screen time. She's hilarious. That's good TV.
Jessica has been like invisible the last few episodes, I feel like.
Yeah.
Overall, it was an okay episode. Like, they should have made this a ball challenge instead.
I'm kind of over this All Stars format. I think they need to change it.
I agree.
I would love a top two.
Bring back top two that lip sync against each other, please.
Yeah.
Because that makes it more like, then you're like, okay, now so and so both have wins. Like, you know, like you get more wins and you can kind of like,
it just evens it out.
It's more even. Yeah, it evens it out. Like, it's not so lopsided.
Can you imagine Jimbo trying to lip sync in that face kini and Michelle going, take off that face kini to be her boy face?
Oh my God, she would have to, oh my God, yeah, gag.
Well, thank you everyone for being here with us. That was the episode. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Anthony. And we will catch everyone next week in next week's episode.
See you at the roast, bitches.